Hi, thanks for taking the time to watch this video. I'm Bill Hurtado with Transwest Truck and Trailer and RV in Frederick, Colorado. Today I'd like to show you this 2019 Highland Ridge open range. This is model 373 RBS. It's a fantastic floor plan. I can't wait to show you some cool stuff on here. Let me start outside here. This is a high profile unit, so you got great ground clearance on it. You've got the fold-away 4-step that goes up inside the door, so you're not putting mud and stuff all over these while you're traveling down the road. It has 5 slide outs on this unit, and all of the slide outs are the cable driven. People know cable driven are the most reliable slide systems out there, hands down, no question about it. As we're moving along right here, I want to show you have full pass-through storage. Your first impression here may be, oh, that's kind of a small storage area. It's not very wide, but we're going to address that. And I'm going to show you why it's a moot point. Really won't matter. Another thing I love Highland Ridge did on here is they gave us an extra propane tank. Some manufacturers call that extended stay, which is fine. You have 3 20-pound bottles, equivalent to the 2 30-pound bottles. What I love about 20-pound bottles is this. You forgot to top off your propane. You're out in the middle of someplace, who knows where. Shucks, we're low on propane. What are we going to do? These are exchangeable anywhere. The 30-pounders are not. So you're going to have to find a place to fill your tank on a 30. Here you can exchange. Nice setup. You do have solar option on this thing. So it's wired so you can put an outdoor solar panel out here. That goes directly into the batteries. Docking lights out here on the front cap. They don't look like much, but they certainly do the job because they're LEDs, just like every light inside and outside on this unit. As a lot of you know, LEDs are going to outlive all of us. They have incredible lifespan. They don't need to be replaced, hardly ever. It's very rare, and they give you excellent light. So I love the fact that they've gone all LED inside and out. Up here in the front storage, you've got some options. As you can see, there's a cutout for generator edition if you so desire. Or there's plenty of space for you to put a nice portable in there, which you can use anywhere. Some people may rather go with the extra batteries. Certainly that's an option as well. Right now it does come with 2 27 series deep cycle batteries that are vented with their own hoses right there. So you're not going to have any fumes inside. Excellent setup. Really, really is nice. All right, so that third propane tank I was talking about is over here. So the 2 outside ones right now are plumbed into the system. On the opposite side, that second tank on the slide tray is the one that can be utilized if one becomes empty. The other side of the full pass-through right here, this is a good opportunity for us to talk about the auto level system on here. So fantastic system. Again, very reliable and simple. You hit auto level, the thing takes care of it yourself. May take about 4 minutes to actually get there, but gives you time to do something else. You also have a battery disconnect up inside here, which is nice if you want to store this unit for a while. And as you can see on the ceiling there, reinforced with aluminum framing. That's throughout the entire coach. So very strong, very stable. The utility station for hookups over here, very user-friendly. The guide tells you which position to put your valves into depending on what operation you want to do. You also have an AC outlet up here. For water, electric, that comes in through the bottom on the angled portion of the skirt right here. And then you also have up to 3 satellite/cable inputs. So everything aesthetically looks nice with your cabling or water hose coming up inside and your door staying closed. You also have hot and cold running water out here. And a huge benefit to this that I really love is the simplicity of winterizing. Comes with the hose, connects, go to the winterized position. You can winterize this entire unit with 2 gallons of antifreeze in less than 15 minutes. All right, moving along. This unit also has the frameless windows. I love frameless windows. They're the darkest tint in the industry. They can be open when it's raining. You still get adequate ventilation, and there's no exposed rubber. So that's going to last a long time. Unlike a slider window over here that has the rubber in it right there, that succumbs to the sun after a while. Well, obviously it's not exposed to the sun that often, only when the slide is open. But for obvious reasons, we don't want to have a jalousie style window there on a slide. The industry made that mistake 30 years ago, and they've learned their lesson since. To address the storage issue that you may have with that narrow storage up front, Highland Ridge has mastered the storage aspect of this unit. There are 3 ways into that main cavity right there, rear and both sides. It is enormous. You also have 2 smaller areas here on the sides. Because they had that space, they gave it to you. No wasted space or voids in this unit anywhere. Well done, well done. Now, the capacities on this are pretty good. You've got 82 gallons of fresh. Let me find my note here. And a total of 82 gray and 82 black. That is split up because of this 1.5 bath floor plan. You have a black and gray back here for the master bath. You have a black and gray up here for the galley and half bath. So overall, that's your capacities. So very generous. I also love the fact that they've got a freshwater tank drain here that's easy to get to. I'm sure a lot of you have had to get on your hands and knees, reach way underneath there, flip a valve. Maybe it's even a 1/4 inch line that's going to take 3 hours to drain that water off while you're trying to drive home. You don't want to carry all that water with you? Understood. Now, this pulls out, you've got the 1-inch drain. It's going to drain the entire thing in less than 5 minutes. Fantastic setup. Well done again, Highland Ridge. 10-gallon gas electric DSI water heater. I think most of you know what that means, but DSI is direct spark ignition. You simply turn a switch on inside, it lights itself on gas, comes up to temperature, shuts itself off, so you're not wasting propane. And then of course the electric aspect, when you're connected to electricity or running that optional generator you may install, then you're not using any propane at all. Once again, LED lighting, I'm a big fan. These cut through the fog really nice. You're not constantly replacing bulbs. Very easy to see. LED's the way to go. Backup camera, optional on this. It's all pre-wired for it. Very simple setup by Furrion. They're kind of the masters of aftermarket equipment in the industry today. So that will actually Bluetooth up to a standalone unit inside your truck with 3 different screen size options. Highland Ridge has already put a nice mount back here. This is not a hitch for towing. This is a mount that'll support 300 pounds of weight. Whether you want to do a platform or bicycles or storage bin, that type of thing. It's all set up for you, ready to go. Over here, total of 30 foot of awning coverage on your patio. There's a 16-foot back here and a 14-foot up in the front. Very nice. You can have one, both, out, doesn't matter, but excellent patio out here. Because of the 5-slide design on this, you get 2 slide outs on this size, which a lot of times people think, well, that's taking up my patio space. It's really not, because this becomes your main patio right here, away from the slides. Nice setup. All right. Tires, very important. Most RVers know that this is like the key component for safety and reliability. These are 16-inch load range F tires. Very high capacity on this. So these are going to be nice and safe for you going down the road. You've also got the quick lube feature on the hub right there. Pops off, lubricates the hubs. And as you can see by the green cap, you've got the nitrogen filled tires. They stay much cooler going down the road. All right, so over on this side, you've also got 2 outputs. This could be for cable TV or satellite or antenna coming out to a television outdoors right here. And then again, you need to plug that in. So AC connection on both sides of the unit right there. This front living room floor plan has been very desirable for a lot of people over the years. The problem is they weigh so much. They're very heavy. And sometimes people, I'd really love to go to that front living room, but you know, I'm just pushing the limits of my truck and they don't end up getting it. It's just not a good idea. Again, Highland Range has mastered innovation on this floor plan. They have built a 5-slide front living room with excellent amenities throughout, and it comes in 1,100 pounds plus lighter than the closest competition with the same floor plan. Again, well done, Highland Ridge. Take my hat off to you. All right, I'd like to move inside, show you some of the cool stuff in here. Great floor plan. I know you're gonna like this. Wonderful front living room right here. They've really done well. So starting off, we have trifold sofas. Trifold sofas are excellent because, one, they're going to be very comfortable, but also they both make full-size beds. So opposing beds here, you still have room to move in between. The third aspect to seating up here is going to be the power loungers with heat and massage built in. Again, very comfortable, main seating, sitting straight across from your 55-inch television. They had the space, they gave it to you. I'm pretty impressed with the way they've designed this entire unit. One of the intangibles people may take for granted is they don't have 360-degree view on their unit. These guys do. They did well. No matter where you are in this area, be it in the kitchen or living room, you can see all 4 directions. You've got a window going out the back by the dinette, side windows on both areas up here, 2 rear-facing windows in the living room, 2 forward-facing windows in the living room. Again, well done, well thought out. They didn't cut any corners on that. Also have 5500 BTU fireplace built in here. You do not have to have the heat on if you're just looking for the ambiance. So that's kind of a nice little feature. Again, straight across below the television, gives you a warm, cozy feeling. I'm 6 foot tall. Still have enough space here. For you guys that are, 6'6", you're thinking, oh, it might be a little tight here. Well, you're typically not standing up here. This is the sitting room. Okay. Obviously, unless you're 9.5 feet tall, the galley and the rest of the unit's not going to be an issue for you. All right. So, moving along, as a lot of you know, people tend to congregate in the kitchen area. They've done well here. Be it the living room or the galley, you have opposing slides on both areas, so lots of room to move around. They've done well with that. This is your control panel, everything in one centralized location. I've moved my awnings, I've checked my tank levels, I've moved my slide outs. All of my lighting is available from this location, inside and outside. And then I've also got a touchscreen panel up here. Let's get that to come on here. This is priceless. Now, even though we do have all the books on everything for you to refer to, and we will give you a full tutorial, teach you how to use everything on this unit inside and out. It's easy for people to forget. This is a nice resource for you to go back to. How do I operate things? What happens if I'm having a problem with something? The owner's manual is here digitally as well. The control panel giving you all of your levels for battery power and tanks. Nice setup, very simple. All right, so back in this area, solid surface countertops are something that a lot of people require. They love that because it doesn't absorb any bacteria. You're not going to have a problem with food penetrating this and causing a problem later on. I like the fact that the sink is in the island right here. Good usability for somebody that's in charge of the kitchen right here. Tons of storage here and here. So very nice setup. Very user-friendly. I know this isn't a big deal, but there's certain things that the industry has invented that I personally find brilliant. And that's one of them right here. The drying rack. It's so simple. There's nothing crazy about it, but it's brilliant. It makes all the sense in the world. You're going to wash some dishes, you're going to set them over here, let them dry themselves. You're going to put some fresh fruit or vegetables on here and clean them. It just makes perfect sense. It's one of the best things the industry has invented is right there. All right, so moving along over here, we've got the oversized oven. I know you're thinking, well, that's nothing like my oven at home, but for an RV, this is pretty big. So lots of space to get some stuff in there. This over here is a nice 3-burner setup. You've seen other 3-burners where things are kind of scrunched together. Like I say, this is the larger range right here, so you have more space. Why 3, not 4? Simple answer. 2 5200 BTU burners, 1 7100 BTU burner. The reason that's important is because you're going to put that 12 or 14-inch skillet right here and be able to center it and not encroach the space of the 2 side dishes you've got going on. 3 burners the way to go in my opinion. All right, kitchen window. Believe it or not many of them have a kitchen window over there. In fact, on some models that we sell, that's an option. So again, nice work. Here I am, 360-degree view from this entire area. I love that. So I kind of liken this to a 2-bedroom unit because you've got people sleeping up here. You've got people sleeping in the master. The nice thing is you can close off the master area. They have their own bath. This area up here, they have their own bath, albeit a half bath, but typically people don't need to shower in the middle of the night. So once again, excellent storage. You've got a full width medicine cabinet up above. You've got nice storage down below for towels, and maybe a shelf can be put in for you if you need the extra space. Porcelain toilet. a must by many people nowadays. And solid door for privacy. Well thought out. I'd like to take you upstairs here and show you the master suite. On the way, we're going to find a coat closet. Not serious depth on this, that's why it's strictly for coats. And then as we move up, we've got a linen closet, extra storage down below, and at the end, a hanging closet. Built-in dresser down below here. Full underbed storage. Lots of extra space there. May not seem like a big deal, but having the thermostat next to the bed, in my opinion, is crucial, because now that gives you the option to raise and lower the temperature without having to leave the room. Ducted air conditioning throughout the unit. So you've got two 15,000 BTU air conditioners. You have the quick cool feature, so you can have those directly discharged straight down. Like I said, you've got linen closet there, and you have hanging closet here. So this hanging closet, you may think, that's possibly a little tight for the amount of clothes I've got. That's okay. These guys figured that out too. They're brilliant. They really are. Somebody engineered this thing so well, because when we move into the bath area here, we have this tall bifold door. And I'll let you come around and look at this angle. This is another well thought out feature. Plumbed for washer dryer. You have the option of going with a washer and dryer or a combo unit, and now more hanging storage. It's just well thought out. You've got some options. You can do it your way. Now, that being said, we've also got the one-piece fiberglass shower with the built-in seating, adjustable sprayer nozzle up there, and a skylight. Glass doors, glass sliding doors, frosted. It's really the perfect setup. Okay, bathroom storage. I love what these guys have done. Okay, his and hers. I want to say his because he doesn't get as much space as she typically does. Hers, because she's got more stuff she wants to put in there. And then the extras, all the way back to the corner. Full room back there for a lot of extra things you want to carry with you. Then down below, you got the water heater in behind there like we saw outside. But you've got all this space for extra linens and things. And then both sides, of course, have storage underneath. Once again, she's got a little bit more than he does. I like it. I like what they've done here. It's a very user-friendly unit altogether. So, let me finish by saying, if you're looking for a fifth wheel that is lighter in weight, moderate length, has all the amenities you want, this is the way to go. This thing is going to work well for you. It's an ace in my opinion. So if you have any questions, please do take a look at the link below. I'm not sure if it's here or here, but it's down here somewhere. You can take a look at this thing online. And also, I'm sorry, I forgot my clipboard. I got to show you one last thing. Here it is. If you'd like to know more about this or other units that we may have here in stock, I'd like to be your man. My name is Bill Hurtado. I'm with Transwest Truck and Trailer in Frederick, Colorado. Please feel free to text or call me on my cell. If I'm sitting at my desk, I can certainly take a call right there as well. My email is bill.hurtado@transwest.com. Thanks for taking the time to view this video.